In this video recording, we're going to take a look at what sin is according to the Bible. If you take a look at 1 John chapter 3 and verse 4, that'll tell you. It says that everyone who practices sin practices lawlessness, or whosoever committed sin to transgress it, also the law of the Creator. For sin is the transgression of the law. In other words, sin equals lawlessness. Lawlessness equals sin. So if you break the commandments of the Most High, you're committing sin. Duh. I think everyone pretty much knows that, right? But people's idea of sin is just a couple of sins, the obvious ones. They don't actually sit down and look at commandments 1 through 10 and see if they're doing any of those commandments, or seeing if they're lacking any of those commandments in their lives. And most are not doing that, so that's why I believe most are not going to get sealed in these end times. They're missing 1 or 2, I'm pretty sure. And that's why they get told what it says in Matthew chapter 7 and verse 23. Savior will tell them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who practice lawlessness, or you that work iniquity. He tells those that break God's law, get away from me, I never knew you, workers of lawlessness. They're not keeping the 10 Commandments. That is a mystery of Matthew 7:23. It has to do with those that will tell the Savior when he appears, Savior, Savior, did we not prophesy in your name? And in your name drove out demons, and in your name performed many miracles. That's from the previous verse. If you count how many times these people are calling on Savior's name, you'll see that it is 5 times. They say, Lord, Lord, that's 2 times that they're calling on the Savior. Have we not prophesied in your name? 3 times, and in your name driven out demons, and in your name performed many miracles. That's 5. What is this a reference to? The parable of the 10 virgins, right? Half of them were wise, half of them were foolish. These are the foolish 5 virgins. Half of the virgins that were supposed to get ready, they were not keeping the commandments. They were missing 1 or 2. And so they get told, get away from me. I never knew you, you who are not practicing or are breaking God's laws. So there you have it. I solved the mystery for you, or part of it. And I showed you what sin is. Sin is a transgression of God's 10 Commandments, okay? So if you're in sin, that means you're not keeping the 10 Commandments. If you're not keeping the Torah, you're a sinner, all right? And if you don't want to hear, I never knew you, depart from me, you foolish virgins that do not keep God's law, his 10 Commandments, then you better start reading the 10 Commandments and making sure you're keeping them, all right? So with that being said, much love. Till next time.